Hello, friends. This is going to be my next hair color. This is the hair dye I picked. It's like a lavender color. Oh, that focused pretty well, actually. It's a light purple, lavender, purplish pink color. I don't know what Halloween costume would go with that. I feel like purple hair for Halloween should be super easy, but I can't come up with anything. And whenever I Google purple hair or lavender hair Halloween costume, it's all witches, which is cool, but I was a witch for like 7 years in a row as a kid, so I should probably change it up. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm super interested to hear what other people have to say. I have a month to think about it, I suppose, but I'm not sure. I can't come up with anything. Today we have Air Pump by Palfly Kampling. Quattro Quadri Chaos Construction rules apply. Divide the grid into 4 orthogonally connected regions with 9 cells each. Place the digits 1 through 9 exactly once into every region, so there are no repeats in rows and columns. It is up to the solver to determine where these regions are. We also have Kropke dots. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1-to-2 ratio. Not all dots are necessarily given, so we're pros at these, right? These two are going to be consecutive. These two will be consecutive. These two will be consecutive. These two will be consecutive. 1-to-2 ratio is fun. A 1-2, 2-4, 3-6, 4-8. We have some options there. More circles. M-O-O-R-E. This is new to me. Each cell in the grid is surrounded by 4 edges and 4 corners. A digit in a circle indicates the sum of the amount of edges and corners that are being occupied by region borders. This sum includes the edges and corners around the edge of the grid. All right, Palfly did send a graphic with this also as kind of like an example. This just pretty neat. This is new to me. I want to draw kind of like, I don't know, an abstract region maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's a region. We're ignoring that this won't actually work, but this is a 9-cell region, right? So this circle would be a 3, I believe. There's 2 corners and 1 edge on the edge of, like, bordering this region, right? So this would be a 3. This would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be, I don't know, maybe there's another line there. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes sense to me. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Looks like it aligns with everything in the graphic. I'm good to go. I think this makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Where would I want to get started? Thinking about, this is a new constraint that I haven't seen, well, new to me. I haven't seen it before. So how does it break? What do I need to pay attention to? Probably, okay, the ones on the corners, by default, have to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are going to be numbers bigger than 5. Hi, Luna. Oh, that was so polite. She just came up and tapped my leg. What's up? Do you want me to hold you? She has not been in a cuddly mood lately. She's been a yell at Kathy and then run away mood. These corners are going to be at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'm going to have, like, lines here or not. I'm never going to have a 9 in a circle. I'm never going to have an 8 in a circle either. An 8 in a circle. Oh, she's fighting with the camera. Sorry. An 8 in a circle would mean it's completely enclosed, which is not going to happen. So 9s and 8s in circles won't happen. 7 is possible. We could go like this. Is a 1 possible? Yes, this sort of shape would make this a 1. It's one corner. So no 8s and 9s. But everything else is probably possible. If 1 is and 7 is, it seems like everything else could work. Corners 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said there are at least 5. Let's go ahead and pencil 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is also on a black dot, so this can't be a 5, 7, or 9. How would a 6 work? It would have to be only one more edge or corner. And if I draw, okay, that's interesting to think about. If I draw an edge, that automatically adds another corner also. That's a good thing to remember. So if we ever have a 1 in a circle, it's only a corner, not an edge. If there's an edge, there's automatically a 3. Is there a way to have this line and then maybe this corner is not included in the... No. Wherever you go from here, it is a border. Yeah, so I think if you have an edge, you're at a minimum adding a 3 in there. Okay, interesting to think about. So if this is a 6, it's because it goes like this. If it's an 8, it would be completely enclosed, which we don't want. So let's go ahead and make this a 6. We also know that we have this corner here. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. So this is a 3, just because of how dots work. This, depending on where I go, right now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't be 6. Ooh, we already have a 6 in the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't go to 8, but I could go up to 7 and I could draw a line here and make this a 7. So then this region, let's start with red. Ooh, I don't like the red with the pink circles though. What about green? Oh, it goes over top of the circles. Starting with green, we have to go at least to here, right? After that, we don't know where we go. Right now, this circle is a 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go up to a 5. I don't want a 6 or a 7 though. And I definitely don't want an 8 or a 9. This can't be a 6 anymore. This can't be a 5 anymore because a consecutive with a 5, if this is a 5, this would be a 4, and we already have a 6, so this won't be a 5 either. A 7 could work because I could put an 8 here. Oh, wait. Circles, though, can't be an 8 or a 9. So this is just a 7 then. This is going to be an 8 because it can't be a 6. We already have a 6 in the row. Nice! This is on a black crop key. I didn't even realize, so this will be a 4. Meaning this is a 2 or an 8. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to make sure to not draw a line here. How would I want to mark that? I can't do X's on corners, right? Okay. Well, I could just, let's just do it this way. Let's just make these green. These have to be green. I don't want any edges drawn here. Nice. Okay. I am going to have a line drawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more in this region. This, okay, we have a 7 in a circle. We need to have 7 edges and corners. Right now we have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to get 2 more. Whether we draw a line here or a line here, that would give us 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to include this 7 in the green region because we already have a 7. So it's either going to go like this or like this. I'm not sure. We could go like this and it could still be a different region and that would be fine. Okay, I'll come back. This region, maybe I want to look at this. This circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is at least a 5. It can't be a 6 or 7 because of the column, and we already said we don't want 8s and 9s in circles, so this is just a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want any lines drawn here, so let's go ahead and make these red also. Does that make sense for the corner also? It makes sense that I wouldn't want a line here. And then, yeah, if both of these are red and I don't want a border drawn on this corner, it would also make this red. I think that makes sense. I think that's fine. How I was doing it is fine. This is also going to be red because nothing else can get there. For a moment, for a split second, I was thinking, oh, this is a region size of 5. Perfect. That's not what these circles are. Let's see. I'm also trying to remind myself that I'm using the numbers 1 through 9, but this isn't a 9 by 9 grid. So anytime I have logic like, oh, this is the only cell left in the row, I can probably figure out what it is. Not necessarily. This could still be a 1, 2, 5, or 9. Okay. This right now is a 0. Ooh, okay. We don't want zeros. So there's going to be borders or corners somewhere along all of these circles. Good to know. Good to know. That is good to think about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has not changed since the last time I counted it. I don't want this to be 0. So I do need to have something here. This right now is 0. This right now is 3. This right now is 0. This right now is 3. And it's on a dot. I want to look at this. I don't think so. Maybe I want to think about where I can get a border here. If we have 7, we can only get 2 more. It's not going to be possible for this to be a 1, I don't think. Luna is sprinting. She is zooming. She's on the floor on the other side of the couch, just sprinting back and forth. I need this on camera, Luna. What are you doing? Oh. I'm recording earlier in the day than I normally do it. This must be the time she sprints around. All right. I was saying I don't think it's possible to have a 1 here. I'm trying to visualize how I could draw this region and only have a 1 here. Let's think about if I can only have 2 more green. Kind of the same way I was thinking about, like, I don't want another corner, so this has to be all red. If we think about it the other way, if this can't be all green surrounding this. I need to open the door so she can go run in the hallway. I don't think my mic is picking up her feet going. But now she's just laying down since I opened the door. I don't think it's possible to have a 1 here, is what I was kind of getting at. If both of these are green and there's a border here, there would also be a border here. So this can't be a 1. It can't be a 3 or a 4. My options are 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to put an 8 or a 9 in here. I do need 8, 9 in the region. And also a 1 in the region. But this circle would just be a 2 or a 5. Is it possible to get this to be a 5? If the line goes like this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. Is it possible to only be 2? No, because I said earlier, if I draw a line then that's automatically 3. And I said this would be possible. That would make it a 2, but I would also have to cut this off, making it a 3. So I don't think a 2 is going to work. I think this has to be a 5. Meaning we don't have lines here. If we put lines here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that works. Meaning the green does need to expand by 2. I'm not going to go all the way over here. I could go here, or I could just go this way. I at least have to include this one. Oh, I won't go this way either because we already have a border line there. I'm either going to use this cell or this cell. I am not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Either this one or this one. We can think about it. If this was included, it would be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already have a 7 in the region, so we can't go here. So it's going to go like this and then like this. Oh, never mind. I was going to say duh, but this, nope. That's an 8 and it's also not in a circle. So it doesn't matter. Meaning this is going to be a 2. This is going to be a 1, 9 for the region. Perfect. Let's make this one orange. And this is also orange. All right. This is already a 1. What do I want to look at really? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. It can't be a 5 because of the row. So this is either going to be a 6 or a 7, but it also can't be a 7, so it needs to be a 6. Which is not orange. That's just the palette I was on. How could I make it a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw a line here, that's going to make 6, 7. If I have a corner here, that would work. If I draw a line here, that would make it 6, 7. So I just need to have a corner here. Interesting. Meaning these are orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Let's see. This is not going to be red or orange. This is going to be our 4th color. Let's make it blue. Okay, Sudoku. Nope, I don't see Sudoku actually. This is already a 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be a 5, it could be a 6, it can't be a 7. But it's on a dot, so it can't be a 5. This can't be an 8, it could be a 2, or it could be a 3, depending on what this is. Okay, also in a circle. It's already a 1. This will be interesting to think about. Is a 2 and a 4 possible? Is a 3 and a 6 possible? If this was a 2, it's not because of a line, it's because of another corner. Like, that would be a corner that would work. But this is 4, so I would have to get a corner on this 2 without changing the 4 at all. So I can't do this. It would have to be this corner. But with this being orange and this being blue, I don't think it's possible for that to happen. I'm going to have a line somewhere. Whether it's here or here. I can't do this. We can think about it this way. The blue has to extend, right? But I don't want the blue and the orange to touch. So somewhere in here, there has to be, whether this is orange or blue, I don't think it could be red. There's going to be a line separating it. And it's a line, not a corner. So this would go, if this really can't go any higher than 3, we need to get a 3 to work somehow, meaning this is going to be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This needs to go up by 2, and this needs to go up by 2. So it sounds like drawing a line like that would be perfect. I believe that would work. Is that the only way that works? I think that's the only way it's gonna work. I could go like this, but then how would I get the 6 to go higher without affecting the 3? I can't. So let's leave the line like that. Blue has to extend down here. This won't be blue. If it's red, it'll cut off the orange. So let's make this orange. And I just want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And this is a 3. 1, 2, 3. We already have 3. So I need all of this to be orange, actually. I think that's the only way it'll work, where if all of these are orange, that's the only way you can guarantee you won't have any lines drawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and mark that off then. This is only 3 so far. 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't stay a 4 because of this, so this needs to go up to a 5 or a 6, or a 7. We already have a 6 in the region, so it's going to be a 5 or a 7, it looks like. We only have 4 right now. If it was a 7, it's because it would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't want that to happen. So this is going to be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 means I need it to go up by 1. I can't draw a line, I have to do a corner. And that's the only corner open still. So these are going to be blue. This is going to be the last 2 blue. And I think we have our regions drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And dots and Sudoku now. Oh, I can also do these circles. I can just say what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is a 1, 2. Ooh, that's a low number. Okay, let's look at this, I think. Normally this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, right? It sees a 6, so it can't be a 6 or a 3. This side sees an 8, so this can't be a 4. Oh, it could be a 4 because this could be a 2. That's a lot of options, actually. This also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Can't be a 2, so I can't have a 1. I could still have 4, 8, but I can't do 6, 3, so this will be 4, 8. Does that change anything? Nope. These red still need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's possible here? This can't be a 6 because of this. None of these can be 3, actually, so this is a 3. This one can't be a 6. Everything else is possible. If this was a 1, this would have to be a 2, which it can't be. If this was a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7, which it can't be. So this is a 9 and this is an 8. These are not 9, meaning this is a 1 and this is a 6. Did that clean anything else up? Nope, I don't think so. Still a lot of options there. I keep wanting to say, oh, I can figure out what this is. That's not how this works. Let's look at this. Could I do 1, 2? Yes. Can't do 2, 3. Can't do 3, 4. What about 4, 5? Nope. Can't use a 5 or a 6. What about 7? 8, 9. 8, 9 would be possible if I do 8 here and 9 here. So this is either a 1, 2, a 2, 1, or an 8, 9. Okay. Those numbers don't overlap. There isn't something I have to use. This one, maybe? I don't know if that was a good thing to think about. What could this be with the column? 1, 2, 3. We could have a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Is that right? Yeah, okay, so this is, the column is 6 numbers, but I only have 5 of them. That means there's 4 left over. Okay, yep. But this is already a 5. We already have an 8 in the region, so this needs to be a 4 or a 7. Okay. That was more limited than I expected. This could be a 1, 2 if this is a 1 and this is a 2. Can't do 2, 3, can't do 3, 4. What about 4, 5? Nope. Can't do 5, 6, can't do 6, 7, can't do 7, 8. What about 8, 9? Can't do 8, 9. So this is just 1 and 2. So this won't be 1, 2 or a 4. This will be an 8. This will be a 9. If this is an 8, this can't be an 8. So this is 1, 2, 4. I definitely have to use a 2, but this is a 2 and a 1 also. So this is a 4. This is a 2. This will be a 7. Is it a good thing to look at the region? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the region is all 9 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5, so this is a 4, so this is a 5. This region still needs a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We already have a 6 here. 7, 8, 9. This sees a 9. 1 and 3. This also sees a 9, so this will be a 9. This is going to be a 1, 3. I don't think we have those yet. This is a 1 because of this. So this is a 3 and this is a 1. This is an 8, so this is a 4 and this is an 8. And this one is a 9. Very nice. Very nice. I really like this a lot. The puzzles where you have to draw the region borders yourself, like the chaos construction ones, those are really fun. I also am not super familiar with Quattro Quadri. I've only done a couple of these where you have the 6x6, but only 4 regions. And I think this is the first time I've done those combined. A chaos construction and this grid type. Very cool. Also, the more circles were new. This is the first time I've seen those. That graphic was super helpful. That was really nice. Very nice puzzle, Palfly. Let me know how you all did in the comments.